My father has never seen me, never heard me. 6 weeks after my mother became pregnant with me, my father lost his sight. Next one is hearing. I grew up with a father who could do no more than eat and sleep. All we could do for him was hope and pray. But he was beyond hope. In 72, the year of my birth, my father was rendered senseless by an event that the government refuses to acknowledge and that no one in Basra knows anything about. Now, I want answers.
(1971-72) winter disaster. Grain ship from Mexico arrived late, too late for planting. People were forced to eat the grain which is expressly meant for planting. In the spring of 72, widespread central nervous system damage. That's all there is.
Hello, is this Dr. Komati?
Yes, it is. How may I help you?
What can you tell me about the 71 disaster in Methylmurcury?
I've been waiting for this call for a very long time.
I just want the truth, just the facts. No government lies. I've heard them all already about my father's death.
Anything I tell you is confidential. And if we go on, you must know that there are people in the government who would kill us for talking of this. You want to know the connection between the 71 disaster and your father's death? Methylmurcury. Methylmurcury is nothing more than a chemical compound, a mercury atom bound to a methyl group. But in the 70s, it was a popular preservative, specifically for grains. You hear that? I think this line is tapped. I have to go. I'll contact you.
Open up, please!
Don't look back, but they're coming for you. Run! Go around the corner to the left. Behind the building, go!
Hello. First of all, let me say I'm very sorry that things had to happen this way. However, I must take the necessary precautions, first and foremost, to protect my identity.
Who are you?
My true identity is of little importance. However, you would know me as Dr. Komati.
Doctor, why are the police after me?
For the same reason I've lived in hiding, under a false identity, for the past 7 years. Because we seek the truth.
And you know the truth about the 71 disaster?
Yes. The story begins in the years leading up to 71. Basra was plagued with drought and bad harvest. When the planting season of 71 came, most farmers were without grain to plant. The Iraqi government ordered grain from Mexico, but for the long ocean voyage, they needed a preservative.
Methylmurcury.
Precisely.
Why methylmurcury? Didn't they know it was poisonous?
They suspected it, but due to a recent ban on methylmurcury by the United States Food and Drug Administration, global prices have plummeted. It was the most economic option. But the shipments arrived late, too late for planting, and the Basra farmers went hungry. Although the grain carried warnings against consumption, the farmers were starving and had no choice. They first fed it to their animals, the old and then the very young, and when nothing happened immediately, they ate it themselves. In about 6 weeks, hospitals were flooded with patients showing signs of severe nervous system damage. Once methylmercury is ingested, the body mistakes it for a common protein, and it is absorbed into the brain and spinal cord. Some went blind, others deaf, while others lost their sense of balance and limb control. Sadly, most of these effects were permanent. Following tradition, many of the farmers, after learning there was no treatment for their ailments, returned home. Because of this, it was difficult for me to estimate the number of people affected. I believe the number to be in the low hundreds of thousands. About 10,000 of those affected died.
But why was there such a big cover-up? Why is the government denying the events to this day?
Tyrants survive under the manifesto that only they can rule the country. Mistakes like this debase that manifesto. I feel that it is my civic duty to do just that. The reason they hunt you is because they fear you. They fear what you know and what that knowledge might do. Now take that knowledge and make their fears a reality.
Beautiful day outside today.
Indeed it is. Hey, you hear that?
Here's something.
What is that?
Oh my god.
Who's that?
Him?
Who is that? That's him!
Get in the truck, get in the truck.
Go, go, go!